Welcome back to our Winners Series, Part 29. We are almost at the end. Part 29 is the Vancouver Canucks. I'm going to tell you exactly why they are guaranteed to win a championship next year. And that's because it's going to make me look really, really stupid. Like, really dumb. I was so low on this team last offseason, and more than anything, I was low on the front office, that I guaranteed they would stay in the bottom third of the league for the next 5 years. I'm pretty sure I said that. I'm just going to go with it. And here we are, a year later, after a decent season and room to grow. The team is legitimately good enough to make the playoffs with a little bit of help from one of last year's teams getting in injury trouble or just seeing some regression. Maybe even without that, actually. Mikheyev comes in to better a top six of Horvat, Garland, Peterson, Miller, and Boeser. That's a real playoff top six, by the way. I don't see too much weakness as far as the goal scoring goes there. The depth is lacking, and the defense after Hughes is certainly suspect. But Thatcher Demko has more than made up for those issues by just being awesome. Is it weird to say he doesn't get as much attention because he's in Vancouver? Because it feels like that's why he doesn't get more attention. It's just weird. I mean, this isn't really that much of a stretch. This is one of those teams that there's not really a special thing to it. Peterson, if they make the playoffs, he has to have a great season, but he has the ability to win a playoff series if he just goes nuclear for a round or two. Demko and Hughes are right there with him, also capable of stealing series. I mean, that's what their plan is. They're top-heavy, who can make a lot of people look really foolish if they play up to their potential. Not to mention the urgency that the Canucks have to actually win a cup. They have money wrapped up in a lot of contracts and need a cup to happen in the next few years to justify it, as they've basically said we're in win-now mode without having done anything in the past few years. And they will be back to a rebuild like that if they don't have some real success soon. It's a very strange route the front office has taken, but it does tell the fans we're serious about winning and we want to win now. So why isn't this a year that they could win the cup? For the sake of this exercise, it's just not. They're going to win the cup. All jokes aside, the team has the top six I mentioned that is perfectly capable of competing with most teams. Thatcher Demko can steal a series and would need to go crazy in a playoff run, but is certainly capable of doing it. And Quinn Hughes could steal a series or two, as we saw Cale Makar do just last year. Cale Makar is better, don't get me wrong, but Hughes has that kind of offensive upside that he could absolutely plow through a team in a 7-game series. This team can do that. And I think Vancouver fans should be really pumped if they're in playoff position at the end of the season that they are a dark horse that people are not going to want to play if healthy. And that is why they're going to make a run. And they're going to win the cup. The Vancouver Canucks 2023 Cup champions, baby. Let's go!